Rusty paid their taxes.
Ah, おはしま、今週はジュリジュリ月曜金しま、久しま。Good morning. It's me. I'm back. I'm back from. How long have I been away again? It's been like 3 weeks or something. Wait, shit. Yeah, it's been that long, huh? Shima. Hello, Shimas. It's been 50 years. Is that in bird years? You guys have no concept of time. That's her thing. Don't rip off Hill. Which one? What is her thing? Not streaming? What was I gonna say? Oh, thank you for paying your taxes, Rusty Shima, and also Laser Shima for the congrats on gaining all the Shimas for organ harvesting. Thank you. I also have 1,000 and how many? 1,040 Shimas on my YouTube now. We have a population of 1,040 Shimas now. That's quite a lot of organs, especially if you consider that everyone has endless, infinite regenerating organs. Helen always begins her streams by screaming. Oh, really? What? Did she trademark that, huh? Is it patented? I don't think so. Arigato! Thank you, Rusty, dude. Oh, I miss my king. I kind of missed you guys as well. That's why I'm streaming. I missed you guys. Yeah, I miss streaming. Wonder if that many organs will crash the market. It's gonna bring the Shima stocks up. It's what do you call it? Buy or sell? Which one's which? Buy? Do you buy low, sell high? It's time to sell. No, wait, you buy. No, because the prices are rising. Buy! It's buy time. Yeah, you're alright. Or like, whatever. Yeah, I don't even like... You guys are so mid. No. I don't even miss you guys that much. This is role playing, by the way. I don't even miss you guys that much. We're just a rebound because your concubine left out. Oh, Yuna! Oh, Yuna. I miss Yuna. Bring her back. I showed her everything. We were naked in the onsen together. I showed her everything and now she leaves me like this. I saw her everything. We watched AV in we watched AV in the hotel room together. We didn't actually watch the AV. We just went to the page of the AV. Okay, we didn't actually watch it or anything, but she did turn on the page of the AV. After everything that we went through together, I can't believe she would leave me like this. But yeah, Yuna came to Japan for like a week. And it just so happened to be the week that I was on a business trip in Europe. And it was also the same week that my very, very, very close friend from high school was visiting me as well. And they both happened to come on the same week. And they both left on the same, had to leave on the same day. And so I had to, basically the moment I came back on, so I came back from Europe on Sunday morning, but then I had a Uchitamaya event for like during the daytime, and I was also on 2 hours sleep for like, I had 2 hours of sleep over 30 hours, and so I was fucking tired. And then after the Maya event, I went to see Yuna for dinner, and then the next day I went to Disney Sea with my other friend, and then after Disney Sea I went to have dinner with Yuna, and then on Tuesday I had a client meeting, and then after client meeting and lunch I went to see Yuna, but then like there wasn't enough time, so I could only just like literally I could only go say goodbye to her. We had like 2 minutes together, and I was just like and I started crying for no reason. I think I was just really tired. But yeah, it was like a mixture of like, don't go, don't leave me. And then I think I was just tired from the business trip and everything was really overwhelming, and so I kind of had a breakdown. And then afterwards I went to see my other friend and we had fun, and then it was good. Not Luna, Yuna. Yeah, but anyways, what was I gonna do again? Why was I clicking on, why did I go on Twitter? I'm losing it. What was I gonna do again? Huh? What was I gonna check? I have dementia, holy shit. What was I gonna look? What was I trying to check again? I don't remember. Anyways. Maybe I was trying to check the comments. Huh? Oh well, I think I'll remember. But anyways, so I've been away for like 3 weeks. 1 week before my Europe trip. This was a proper, oh no, so early. I've been losing my mind for like the past 10 years. Don't worry, it's okay. I've always been like this. But yeah, when you think about it, I'm really a king failure, huh? I miss you. Come back already. Is audio soft? Is it not loud enough? Am I quiet? Should I be louder? Is it okay? But I miss you. It's quiet. Huh? That's already loud on my thing. Now that you're beside me, I can finally ask, did you take a good look at me during onsen? What can I say? What can I say? Yeah, I tried to not look. I tried to be polite, but I did look. But you can't not look, okay? But it's not like I like stared really hard or anything. I don't look everywhere, but but for Yuna has bad eyes, so so like apparently she had blurry vision, but apparently she still could see me during the onsen. So we had a convo on the way to the elevator that was like, oh, I don't have my glasses on, so I don't see other people. Oh, so you don't see me. Oh, I definitely saw you. Yeah! For some reason, I was under the assumption that she wouldn't be able to look at me properly because she didn't have her glasses on. And I was like, oh, it's okay. It's fine. That means she can't really see me. It's like having like a filter on or something. But turns out she did see me. It was nice. Let's do onsen every single day next. Every single day. Every single day. I think I don't know if I can do onsen every single day. I've tried that before when I went to Aomori, but then like after the third onsen you get a little bit tired of it. But like if it's with you, if I can see your naked body every day, I'm willing to do it. Let's go. Does anyone have plans this weekend as well as Christmas break? Yeah, I have plans. I'm not telling you my plans. It's honestly mostly anime fans. I feel really, is this okay, guys? I'm planning to go to like two different like stage events on Christmas Eve. Is that sad or what? Read Yuri. Yuri, what? Read Yuri on Christmas. Shima, what did you just say about Yuna? You need to sleep. I have been sleeping. You know what? Okay, you know what happened today? Today, you know, right now I should be, no, actually the client meeting should already be over. Today I was meant to have a client meeting. I was supposed to go into the office at 10 a.m. It's 11 a.m. now, by the way. I'm back at home. What happened was, I got up at 8:30. I left the door at like 9:18, which is really, really cutting it close for making it to the train station and getting to the office on time, especially at this hour because there's like a long line at the elevator to get up to the floor where my office is. And so I was like, fuck, I'm really gonna be late. And then as I was like speed walking, you know, I saw this bus and I was like, oh, maybe if I ride the bus I can get to the station faster, right? And then like the moment I got on, the bus driver was like, this is blah blah to blah blah icky. And then I was like, oh yeah, okay, this is the one going to the station, I should be fine. So I get on it. It's going towards the direction of the station, by the way. It's like going in the right direction. So I was like, surely this is near the end of the route. I get on, it starts going backwards. It starts going the opposite way. And I was like 10 minutes in, I'm like, oh, I'm further from the station than where I was like 10 minutes ago. I was like, I'm not gonna make it today. So I stayed on the bus. Turns out the bus was the wrong bus. I stayed on the bus for like 30 minutes. And so I was like, nah, I'm not gonna make it. I am going to pretend to be sick today. So today I Teams messaged in sick today. I was like, I have a stomach bug. I can't make it. I tried. I was like, I'm so sorry. I'm on the way to work, but I feel really sick, so I'm gonna go home. And they were like, it's okay. And so I decided to, you know, I waited on the bus. I stayed on the bus for half an hour until I got to the station. By the way, it would have taken me, if I walk really fast, I can get to the station in like 15 minutes usually. If I run, it's probably like a bit faster than that. So I would have made it to the station on time. But I decided to get on the bus and it took me half an hour to get to the station. Yeah, and so I got to the station. I was like, what do I do? So I went to the convenience store, bought some food, and then I bought some bubble tea. And then I walked home. And then I was like, you know what? Today I'll stream. I'm going to stream today. I'm going to make this failure of a day into a good day. Yeah, so I'm streaming now after pretending to be sick and missing my meeting. Hopefully, I was cramped for an hour after running to. Thank you. Thanks for running to me, Yuna. Honestly, that day I was like, it's not meant to be. We're not meant to see each other. It felt like, you know, okay, the first day we met, we were like, let's meet on like the food court floor, not the food court, the restaurant floor of this of like Shinjuku, one of the malls in Shinjuku. And then she was like, she assumed that. She didn't tell me, but I was like, oh, okay, let's meet on that floor then, like floor 29 or whatever. Not 29, floor 7, floor 7 or something. And then, Yuna was like, okay, Yuna, I was like, oh, I'm already here on like the 7th floor. And then Yuna's like, oh, I'm by the elevators, where are you? And then I'm like, oh, there's like 2 sets of elevators. And then I was texting her, I was like, it's okay, I'll come to you. And then so I walked towards her and she was like, oh, I already walked to the other side, like to the other elevators. And we kept on missing each other. We missed each other like 3 times or something. And then I was like, okay, stay there. I'm gonna go back. I can't remember what it was, but like we walked past each other like multiple times. And then finally we met. But then even then, like even the last time I was like, okay, just stay there. I'm gonna like go over to your side. I got there, and then I was like, where is she? I can't see her. And then it turns out she was like right beside. I took a photo of the elevators, and it turns out she was like right beside the elevators the whole time. I was just blind. But yeah, it felt like one of those days. But my brain is just like, I feel like the entire time I hung out with Yuna, my brain was just on like 20% capacity. I think I've recovered a lot of my brain cells now. But honestly, like coming back from Europe, holy shit, the jet lag as well. I still have jet lag, but I don't know if it's just like, to be honest, it's no different from my like schedule before I went to Europe. But it feels like jet lag to me. And then, honestly, like, to tell you about my Europe trip, okay, it was really full on, okay, so this is not like a leisurely trip. I'm not using business trip as like a substitute for like a personal trip or anything. This is honestly like a real business trip. Like my company paid me to go to Europe kind of trip. And so it was mostly work. I was working until like 10 p.m. every day basically. So first 2 days were somewhere in Germany, and then from Germany it was like 2 days in Munich, and then Paris, and then Darmstadt or Erlangen, somewhere like that. What was it? It was like Nuremberg and then Darmstadt. or like there's like 3 of them. I can't remember which one's which. But yeah, 2 places in Europe, 2 places in Germany, and then back to Paris again, and then back to Tokyo. So it was like every other day, aside from the first 2 days, like every day I was moving to a new place. And so there was a lot of traveling, a lot of preparation for meetings and stuff, and so it was really full on. In Paris, I had like the first time I went, I really like Paris, by the way. Everyone was always like, fuck France, I hate France, France sucks. Okay, France is kind of gross sometimes, but the nice parts of Paris are really pretty. Also because I kind of went on like a pilgrimage to all the places that were in Vanitas no Karute. Yeah, Vanitas. What's the English name again? Vanitas. The case study of Vanitas. But yeah, I went to all the locations that were there. And so I went to the hotel that Noah stayed at. I went to a restaurant they ate at. I went to, you know, all the famous places like the Notre Dame, the Concorde Plaza. I really wanted to go to, what was it called? You know the place in Paris underground where there's all the skeletons and skulls and stuff, like human skulls. What's it called again? I can't remember the name. The skeletons. Paris. The catacombs. The catacombs of Paris. I really wanted to go there, but I didn't have enough time. Because the first time I went there, like, I had time in the morning to myself while everyone else was preparing for the meeting because I didn't have, like, a lot to do. And so I had, like, an hour and a half where I just, like, ventured into Paris city center and they just walked around, like, from the Notre Dame to I wanted to go inside the Chapelle nandakke the Saint Chapelle, the Saint Chapel, but that there was like a long ass line there, and apparently needed to get like a time ticket, and I didn't have one, so I couldn't go in. But the inside is really pretty with like stained glass and stuff. And then I went across to the Louvre, and then also went to this went to the shopping mall that was in Vanitas, and also went to the hotel that Noah stayed at, and then went to the Apple, what's it called? The Taruto Tatan. The Tatan store, the apple tart store. It was really yum. It was so good. The French lady there was kind of rude. Was pretty rude, and also asked me for a tip even though it's a bakery. Like, who asks for a tip at a bakery? But anyways, I didn't give her a tip. She was like, tip, money? And I was like, no, sorry. no tip, sorry. But yeah, it was like, hi, you're so rude to me and you asked for a tip. Excuse us, ma? But anyways, after that I went to the Concorde Plaza. Did you know about the obelisk in Concorde Plaza? So it's like this giant pole thing, this giant, like, I don't know how to describe it, like a really thick Egyptian looking pole. I was always like, what is that? What kind of monument is it? It kind of looks like the Washington Monument kind of vibe. Is it called the Washington Monument? Yeah, it kind of looks like that, and I was like, what is it? And so I searched it up, right? Turns out the obelisk is actually stolen, like, not stolen, taken from one of the Egyptian temples in Egypt, like literally from a temple in Egypt. I think during Napoleon's day, he literally just took it from Egypt and like shipped it all the way to Paris. It's like, it's really massive. They just took the thing from Egypt and took it to Paris. But when you think about the amount of like stolen stuff in the Louvre and also the British Museum is like mind blowing. Like, they just took that stuff. They just like really just took it and just like, you know, it's like, wow, the amount of like priceless artifacts is crazy. Maybe we should do that. Human Kingdom, how about we steal some stuff? How about we go and call it? No, I'm kidding. New subscriber here. Can I help you with your YouTube shorts? It would be cool to have YouTube con. Please don't use my comments as an advertising space. You can DM me if you want, but please don't comment here. Thank you. But yeah, I appreciate the sentiment. Thank you. Time to raid. Yeah, steal from work every day. What kind of stuff do you steal from work? Like pins? Oh, I think that's a bot actually. That's possible as well. What kind of job do I have? I sell my body. Okay, anyways. What else did I do? Paris, yeah, so Paris was really cool, and then we went to have lunch at like a bistro, like a typical French bistro. It's really cool actually, because I was always under the assumption like the places, like the only noisy restaurants that I've been to have been like Chinese restaurants, right? But French bistros are like really loud. They're bustling. They're like so loud. Like, oh, like if I imagine like bustling, it usually has to be like a pub, a bar, or like a Chinese restaurant, right? But yeah, this place was really bustling. Everyone was like chatting real loud, and I was like, wow, this is unusual for like a European establishment. You know, every like when I imagine like Western dining, I imagine people like chatting very quietly and like, you know, stuff like that. But this was like really bustling. It was really nice actually. I really liked it. And the food was really good. I had beef beef bourguignon beef bourguignon beef bourguignon. Do you know what I mean? I sell chips at my school every day. I did that in year 1 and I got told off. Bourguignon. Coco knows TVE. Noted on this. No, it's all good. I appreciate the sentiment. It's cool. When I was a teenager, I stole fries and stuff all the time. I did that in year 1 and I got told off. I went up to this group. No, I remember in year 1, a group of kids came up to me and was like, hey, they're having fish and chips over there. And like, I thought of this as like an invitation, like, oh, they're having fish and chips. But I think these kids were just hungry. They were just like, look, they're having fish and chips. And I was like, oh, fish and chips, cool. And so I went there and I took one of the fries. And then later on, like after lunch, two of the girls came up to me and like confronted me, like, why'd you take the fries? Why did you steal our fries? And I was just like, huh? I just started crying. And then they left me alone. That is one memory of when I was 5. Hi Altia. It's French. All those consonants and vowels are fake. Yeah, I think so too. I think it's just a made-up language. You know what feels like a made-up language? Dutch feels like a made-up language. I have a coworker who's Dutch, and often I'm just like, wow, Dutch is not a real language. Like, instead of passport, it's like passport. There's like 2 O's. It looks funny. But yeah, beef bourguignon. I will type it in the chat. Beef bourguignon. Beef bourguignon. Hi, Venomishima. Wait, sorry, I forgot to call out everyone's names. Shima, Nine Shima, Yuna Nini Shima, Rusty Shima, Multicolored Wiz Shima, Puavio Shima, Coco. Oh, hi Puavio, hi. Wait, I just realized that's also my friend. Lazo Shima. What else? Altia Shima. Sorry if I haven't called out your name. It's too late now. Yeah, beef bourguignon. It was really good. It actually tastes like this dish that my mom makes. My mom is not French, by the way, but it tastes really similar. I was eating it. I was like, I have eaten this somewhere. Me mom makes this. And then my coworker's like, wow, is your mom secretly French? And I was like, maybe, who knows? Anyways, and then I also ordered like Viennese coffee. It wasn't coffee because I can't drink coffee. When I drink coffee, I feel really sick. But I had the chocolate version. So iced chocolate. No, it was hot chocolate. Hot chocolate with like whipped cream on top. But the whipped cream was so good. I'm so tired of, you know, in Japan, whenever you order something with whipped cream, it's usually always like meringue whipped cream. It's like, it's got egg white in it. It's not real whipped cream. It tastes like nothing. It tastes like fake cream. I don't know how to describe it. It's just not real cream. But this time it was really creamy and nice. It was so good. Did you guys know that Viennese coffee, do you know the origin of it? So apparently in Vienna, the horse carriage drivers, do you call them drivers? People who ride horses, people who do the horse carriage person, you know, the one that was in Ace Attorney, the one I was playing, what's it called, the carriage driver. I guess we're called carriage drivers. What's the proper word for it? Driver feels wrong when you're riding a horse. Carriage driving is a sport. A coachman. So back in Vienna in the olden days, the coachmen would like drink coffee. Like they would put a lot of whipped cream on top of their coffee so that it wouldn't get cold, because often like in Vienna during winter it's really cold. Apparently the cream on top keeps the coffee warm, and that's why it's that's why Viennese coffee is like that. And then yeah, also another thing to note is in Europe, holy shit, the portions are so massive. Especially in Germany. I feel like France is slightly better. I'm not sure if it's my imagination or maybe the food tastes better. But in Germany, holy shit, the portions are like double Japan. Like 2 times. I could not finish anything. I always wanted dessert. Like I always wanted to get dessert after my main meal, but I never had room for dessert. Unless like I ate the dessert beforehand. So like gradually I would just like get dessert first and then eat my main meal. But holy shit, the portions. And it's always like really like sturdy, hearty stuff. It's like potato, sausage, dumpling made out of potato, meat. And it wasn't like, I feel like my impression of French versus German food is French food is a bit more delicate, and you know, the seasoning and stuff and the way they cook it, they take a bit more care about like, you know, the texture and the flavors and stuff, the plating. German food is like they cook it, they dump it on there. There's not much of an art to it. I'm not dissing German food or anything, but it's just very like sausage, potato, meat. Hope one day I'll have a business trip to the southern US. I think I would want to try this food there. I think it looks really good. Sometimes I'll see TikToks of like southern cooking and it looks really unhealthy but really yummy. But German food is like, wow, I don't think I could live on that. Like after 2 days of it, I was like, oh, this is too much for me. It's too much. It's just too much. And then one meal I had of German food, it was the blandest looking food I've ever seen. Like no color. It was just all potato colored. Like it was all beige. The entire plate was beige. and it was kind of like a buffet style meal, but they served chicken, like whole chicken. Everyone could get a whole chicken each. Like a whole roasted chicken. Like it was a small chicken, right? But it was still like an entire chicken. Like that was one life. One whole chicken's life in a plate, you know? So yeah, Germany serves really hearty meals. I am happy, but I think I really stretched my stomach to its limits. I'm not someone who can eat a lot in the first place. I am someone who, like, I can have a lot of meals in a day. I get hungry easily, but I can't eat a lot per meal. But in Germany, I tried my best. And always like, in my head, Mama Shima was like inside my head being like, you gotta finish it. Shima, you gotta finish your meal. Think about the children in Africa. You gotta finish your meal, Shima. I don't know if other parents do the same thing, but Mama Shima will be like, you have to at least eat the meat. Okay, if you can't finish it, eat the meat. You gotta eat the most expensive part of a meal at least. If you have to waste food, just waste the rice or the potato. You have to finish the meat. Insanely unhealthy and exceedingly large portions. I think I'd die. But I think I would enjoy the unhealthy aspect. I'm really good at eating fried foods. Like when it comes to fried chicken, I can eat a lot of fried chicken. That is one thing. I have like full confidence in is that I can't eat a lot of carbs. Like if it's like noodles, potatoes, or rice, I don't think I can eat a lot of it. But when it comes to like protein, like meat, fried chicken, any kind of meat, I can eat a lot of it. Whereas like I have friends who are the opposite. Like they can eat a lot of soup or meat, soup or noodles and stuff, but they can't eat a lot of meat. Take me to a barbecue place or a fried chicken. I don't know. Like give me a fried chicken bucket and I'll demolish it. Yeah. Like I need to charge. Do I need to charge my phone? 20%. No, it's okay. But yeah, in Germany, I don't have a lot of time to explore. I went to one of the residence in Munich city center. Also, we arrived on Saturday night and Sunday. And Sunday in Germany, on Sundays, everything is closed in Germany. Like all the supermarkets. Thankfully, it was Munich, so at least, you know, like the touristy places were still open, like the residence. I'm really glad. I'm thankful for that, because otherwise I would have had like one day where I did nothing. But yeah, all the shops were closed, supermarkets were closed, some restaurants are open. But yeah, Sunday's a sad day. I don't know how Germans do it. I guess it forces everyone to take a break. I guess, like my friend said, it's like anti-capitalism. There's a seven staple chicken and waffles. Ah, I've had that before. That's fried chicken and waffles. So chicken breading on chicken and butter and syrup all stick together. Yummy. I like it, but I don't know about fried chicken being sweet. Okay, this is another controversial opinion. I don't like sweet potato chips or sweet popcorn or sweet chicken. Like I prefer savory foods over sweet foods, and I especially don't like it when they make savory foods into sweet foods. Unless it's like Hawaiian pizza or something, but Hawaiian pizza is a bit different. But you know how like Koreans and Japanese people, they tend to like if you have potato chips here, sometimes it's sweet. No, actually no, Korea's the biggest offender of this. No, Korea's the biggest offender. Potato chips in Korea are sweet. Oh, but I like honey butter chips though. But like caramel popcorn, I don't like. I think it's so. I don't like it. I don't really like caramel popcorn or like sweet chips. It feels wrong. Yeah. Oh no, but there is one food I'll stand by. I'm the inventor of this dish. But basically, you get a rotisserie chicken, right, from the supermarket, and you put Nutella on top. I invented this when I was when my family went on holiday and I was alone in my house for like a few weeks, and I had to find a way of surviving. And this was back when I couldn't cook, and so I used to buy rotisserie chicken from the supermarket and just put Nutella on top. But it's actually really good. Chocolate chicken is honestly, it's mind-blowing. I don't know, I haven't tried it since, so I'm not sure if it tastes as good or if I was just like too desperate. But yeah, maybe you guys should try it. Maybe I should do a cooking, but we can't really get roast chicken here. Roast chicken isn't a thing you can buy from the supermarket here. She might disagree with you on an imperial level, but I do understand what you're coming from. It's not as bad as it sounds. You guys should try it. Nutella chicken. Yeah, Nutella chicken. I'm sure if you searched up like chocolate chicken online, like roast chicken chocolate or something like that, you will be able to find some recipes. I think chocolate goes better with like savory dishes and honey or like any other. Oh no, but I do like honey chicken though. Like, you know the like chicken drumsticks, and you have, I don't know how they make it, but it's like honey chicken. I don't know what it's called. That one's not bad. Okay, anyways. Now I'm talking about caramel popcorn that I will not stand. I love caramel popcorn. Good for you. I'm happy for you. I didn't say anything was wrong with it. I do think like, I think caramel popcorn is still within the limits of like, that's understandable. If it's something like mint chocolate, oh, mint chocolate, that's banned in Shima Kingdom. That That is a banned substance. That is not allowed. Not okay. That, jail. Just jail. Lifetime sentence. All your organs taken from you. You don't even get another chance at like a reincarnation. That's it for you. Mint chocolate is a sin. No chocolate mint. No. If you want to eat toothpaste, just say you want to eat toothpaste. There's no shame in it. If you want to eat toothpaste, go ahead and eat it. But trying to put toothpaste in food is a sin. You can go eat mint on your own. I don't care. Go eat your chewing gum. I do like toothpaste. Good for you. Go eat it then. Yeah, mint chocolate is a sin. Don't mix toothpaste with your chocolate. You might as well just brush your teeth, eat some toothpaste while you're at it, and then eat chocolate afterwards. There's no point in like making it into a food item and pretend that, it's like something that everyone would like. Not even Thin Mints. No, anything minty, no thank you. That's spicy. By the way, I don't like mints or chewing gum in the first place. I don't like anything that's minty. It reminds me of toothpaste. And often mints are too spicy. I don't know how to describe it. I don't like the spicy sensation. If I could get toothpaste that's not oh no, actually I have toothpaste that's not spicy. I'm glad that in Asia you don't have to get mint toothpaste. Like, when you're overseas, like in New Zealand, there's only like different variations of mint. Like, how strong do you want your mint? There's like cool mint, blah blah mint. I don't care about mint. I just want toothpaste without mint. It's always fun listening to people's opinions on chocolate. One time I ate mint chocolate and legit just spit it out. Like, if you like mint chocolate, good for you, but dear God, don't make me. Agreed. Mint chocolate is on the same level as licorice for me. Licorice eaters also. You guys need to go to hell. Sorry, there is no place in Shima heaven for you. No Shima reincarnation for you. Organs all taken away. Licorice is not food. Licorice is like probably what you'll find on like the street. When they're like, what do you call that? Like the black tar? Like when they're remaking the streets. That's probably what it tastes like. How do you even have a quiet taste for that? Who invented that? Who was like, oh yum, this tastes like road. Konshima Kingshima, hello Uncle Reishima. Anyways, what was I talking about? I'm still talking about my Europe trip, right? I'm not done yet. Yeah, so Germany's actually pretty cool. I used to have this impression, because I've only been to Germany once before, and it was only for like 3 days. I had this impression that German people are really cold. But this time after going, I was like, oh, German people are they're really nice. Yeah, licorice is rancid. I shouldn't have stereotypes like this, but German people are really nice. Often it's kind of like, they're kind of... Let me think, actually. There's like certain stereotypes, right? For different, like, people from different countries. But I had this, like, impression that German people are really, like, stern and stuff. I guess some people are. But often it's like, they'll be, like, really, like, stern. And then you talk to them and suddenly they smile and it's like, oh, get more. It's like, wow. They're really friendly. It's just that when they're not smiling, they have a resting bitch face. But yeah, Germany is cool. In France, one big achievement in Paris. I didn't get anything stolen. I did not get robbed in Paris. I'm very proud of it. Yes, 2 people came up to me with surveys. I ignored them. I was like, no, sorry, I don't have time for you. Yeah, but I managed to get out of it unscathed. Did not lose my phone. I had 2 phones, by the way. I had my company phone and my personal phone, and I did not lose either of them. I didn't lose a single thing in Europe. That's actually a big achievement. Every time I go on holiday or go on a trip or something, I always manage to lose something. I didn't lose anything, or at least I haven't noticed yet. But yeah. And then what else happened? I don't think anything eventful happened. I think I did a really good job. But on the last day I nearly missed the plane. I nearly missed my flight because Paris airport was so fucking busy. What's it called? Charles de Gaulle airport? Go to hell. I hate you. Worst airport. I hate it. It's so massive and there's so many people and going through customs took at least 1 hour. and I was lining up in the wrong line as well. I lined up in the wrong line. I thought I could get through like the electronic queue. I couldn't. And then I had to line up even longer. And also I had oversized luggage, and the lady told me to go to like freaking the back of like number 6 or whatever. What do you call it? The chicken counter number 6. No, it was the back of the original counter. Why'd you tell me to go so far? I had to carry it all the way to counter 6, and then I had to go back to counter 8. Do you know how far that is? I can't believe you lied to me. I went all the way to that chicken counter, and they were like, sorry, it's back in counter 8 where you check in. And I'm like, how much you told me to come here? Are you kidding me? Anyways, I had to go back, and then and the thing is, okay, so the flight was at 9:30 or something, and then what was it? We were staying at an airport hotel, but the airport hotel was still kind of far because it was like at a different terminal, and the freaking airport's so massive in Paris. And then I was like, okay, let's meet up at 7 a.m. so we can get there 7:30, so we'll be in time because it's 2 hours in advance. And then my coworker was like, oh, actually, can we do a bit later? It's a bit too early. And I was like, okay, 7:15. And then she was still kind of, oh, yeah, 7:15. And I was like, okay, 7:30 then. It's close enough. Surely it won't take that long, because we were kind of used to the domestic, not domestic, within European flights that didn't take that long. Yeah, well, 2 hours, like, in the end, we got to the airport at around like at around 8. We met at 7:30. We got there around 8. Oh, sorry, I was a bit late myself. I got there at 7:40. I'm so sorry. But we got to the airport at 8, and then the flight was at 9:30. And then checking in took a bit of time. And then by the time I got through customs, I literally had and then I had to take a train, like a shuttle train from within the airport to the place that the boarding gate was. And then by the time I arrived like in the section that the boarding gate was, I had like 3 minutes before boarding closed. Like, I had 3 minutes left of my boarding time, and I was like, shit, I don't think I'm gonna make it. I'm actually gonna miss my fucking flight. Who's gonna pay for the next flight? Obviously not my company. Maybe I'll probably have to pay for it myself. I'm gonna kill myself. No, it's fine. No, and then I just started running for it, and then I managed to make it. And thankfully it wasn't just me, there were like other people that were late as well. So it was okay. It was okay. I'm glad that they didn't do or maybe I just didn't hear it. They didn't do this is the final boarding call. We're waiting for King Juri Shima to get on the flight. Thankfully they didn't do that. So I got there on time, and I was like, dying. I didn't even get a chance to go to the bathroom before I boarded the flight. And I had a window seat, and there were 2 people sitting next to me. You know what I really hate on flights? When you have the window seat. I like the window seat because I can sleep. But then whenever I have to go pee, I feel so guilty because I have to get the people beside me to get up and go. But I think I prefer, do you prefer window seat or aisle seat? Do you prefer bothering people, or do you prefer getting bothered by people who need to go to the bathroom? But I was really good that flight. I only went to the bathroom 1 time. Okay, good night, Shima night. And then, so from that flight, I slept like 2 hours max, probably 1.5 hours. I watched a lot of movies on the flight. I will see because no guilt on my end. You just gotta live selfishly. Gotta go out. I don't want to bother people. I'm a big boy. I see. Also, another controversial topic. Do you think obese people should pay for 2 seats on the flight? Insert friend zone memes here. Sandwich and me take up a lot of room. Sandwich? I guess if you're very large. No. I have had the bad experience of sitting between 2 very big people. Like, I think they booked, like, for example, if it's A, B, C, they booked A and C because they know that they both take up a lot of room. But unfortunately, I had the luck of sitting in between them and the whole flight. Thankfully, it was a short flight, like within 4 hours. But I couldn't move for the entire flight. And I had like 70% of my seat because I was like pushed in from either side. It was really uncomfortable. It's just, I guess you can't help it, but it's just very uncomfortable for the person who has to sit in the middle because the seats are not very large. It's just very unlucky. But I guess if you reach a certain weight or like a certain like obesity, it would be impossible to get on the flight in the first place. Like how would you sit in the chair? I mean, they can't help it. They can not help it. But it's just unfortunate. What was I gonna say again? Yeah. Got to. Yes, I got back to Tokyo. Had all my luggage sent back to my house and all that. And then, so I arrived at like 7 a.m. in the morning. And then I proceeded to go to 2 Maya events. God. I got there. This is, by the way, by the time we arrive at 7 a.m. in 7 a.m. in Japan means that it's like near midnight in Europe, in European Central Time. And so this is when I start getting hella sleepy. I went to Starbucks, stayed at Starbucks for a bit, tried to do some work, and I was really losing it. I was on 2 hours of sleep. This was basically an all-nighter at this point. And then I went to the Maya event. First half, I got like two spots, by the way. Like one for one noon session and one afternoon session. Noon session, I was okay. I managed to listen to all of it. It was really nice. She was really, really cute. I had my heart healed. Maya, I love Maya. Uchida Maya has my whole heart. I would marry her if I could, but she probably doesn't want me. And then after that, there was like a 1 hour break, and then I went right back in as soon as I could sit down, hoping I could take a nap. I took a nap, and then I managed to sleep through the entire second session. The entire hour, I was going in and out of sleep. Like it was like trying to stay awake during a work meeting when you're really sleepy, or when you're trying to stay awake during a maths class at like 3 p.m. when it's nap time. I was like opening up my eyes. It was like every 2 minutes I would open my eyes and I would try to like stay awake, and I would like laugh and clap for a bit, and then I'd go immediately back into sleep. And then I open my eyes again, I'd be like, wow, haha, yeah, what was you saying? And I'd be like, and I'd nod off again. And then every time I nodded off, I felt so bad, because like the people next to me were probably like, wow, he's a fucking fake fan. Why is he sleeping during Maya's thing? You got a fucking ticket to this. Why are you sleeping? That's what I imagined them to think. But honestly, I couldn't help it. I love Maya with my whole heart. I just couldn't stay awake. That's how bad it was. You could have my favorite person in the whole world in front of me, and I could still not stay awake during that. But yeah, and it was really warm and comfortable as well. But at the end of the session, there's like a little like goodbye event where you like go up to Maya and then you like wave goodbye, and then she does a heart back at you and stuff. And I did that at the end. I woke up for that, but this was how gone I was. But then like after the 1 hour-ish nap, 2 hour-ish nap, I felt a lot more refreshed. I was still not 100% awake. Like every time I would zone out, I would just fall back into sleep. And then I went on the subway to go see Yuna, and I fell asleep again. And then I literally, in the middle of conversation, if I just like zoned out for a little bit, I would just sleep. I would just fall asleep. And then yeah, I went to meet Yuna, and we had dinner together. But like from the moment I met her, my soul was already gone. Like I was already like 20% of Shima. 20% of Shima was left in this empty shell that's called Shima. And we hung out like that, and then I went back to her hotel room, we watched AV, and then we went to the onsen together, and then I went home. But yeah, that was my first day back. And then I had a really good sleep that day. And then like the next day I had to go to Disney to my friend. And so up until Tuesday, I was a walking shell of a king. I was 20% of a Shima I used to be. And now I'm slowly recovering. And then in between that, I don't know what my luck is, why my luck has been like this week. But so I was meant to go on Wednesday. I was meant to go to the orthodontist to get my braces. You know how I mentioned that I wanted to get braces? So Wednesday was the day I was supposed to get my braces like put on. Also in Japan, for some reason, they split like the top half of your braces and the bottom half on different days. They have to do it a week apart for some reason because it takes too much time. I don't know, there has to be some kind of like, you know, financial reason for it. But anyways, so that was the day when I was almost about to reach, the station where I was supposed to get my braces done. And like I was standing next to the door and there were like two guys like standing next to me like talking. They were like friends. And then as they walked out of the door they fucking bumped into me and my phone went flying. And I was like, oh shit. I probably fell outside the door, right? And then I just watched it in slow motion fall down into the gap between the platform and the train door. That gap. Every time you ride it, they're always like, be careful of mind the gap between the door and the platform. You know that warning that every single time you ride the train you always hear, and you're like, oh, I hope I don't ever have to I won't ever fall in that gap. Well, my phone fell exactly in that gap, and I just saw it go in, and my phone was, my screen was still on, and I could see it, in the gap. And I was like, どうしよう。どうしよう。Huh? What am I supposed to do in this situation? And then all the high school girls around me, 携帯が、嘘、携帯落ちた、どうしよう。And then I could hear everyone murmuring around me. And then I was just like, ha. Bro, what did I do? And I was just standing in between the door and the platform. I was like, I'm not letting this train go. Am I supposed to stop the train right now? And then thankfully the two guys who bumped into me noticed it. And then one of the guys was like, I'll go call the station person. And then the other guy was like, oh, I'm so sorry. And I was like, no, it's okay. And I was like, is it really okay? Should I really be saying daijoubu right now? I'm not daijoubu, but I still have to say daijoubu. I was like, ha ha ha. And he was like, oh, did your headphones fall in? Did your headphones fall in? And I was like, no, my phone fell in. And then the high school girl next to me was like, oh, you should get off. And I was like, okay, I guess I'll get off. And I got off, and then the train went. And I was like, I fucking hope that the train did not run over my phone just now. I hope that my phone didn't just fucking go flying. And then I tried to look for my phone again, after the train had went, and I couldn't see it anymore. He was like the other guy was like, oh, is it still there? And I was like, I can't see it. And then the three of us were just standing there awkwardly to wait for the station person to come. And then they were like, oh, do you have something after this? Do you have an appointment? And I was like, yeah, I have an appointment after this. And they were like, oh, do you want, if you want, I can lend you my phone. I was like, thank you. I was just kind of spaced out are you fucking kidding me right now? Is this even real? Where am I right now? No, they were really nice people. Honestly, I would say it was more of an accident than it was their fault, but I was in my head I was like, how much money should I ask from them? They don't look like they'd have a lot of money. They kind of look like students. Should I ask for, I got my phone for cheap. I bought it off my previous company. But then if you depreciate it, I've been using it for a year, so it's probably not worth that much now. But then I can't buy a new phone with that money. And I still have my company phone. What do I do? Should I ask for should I just ask for $100 from him and call it a day? What should I do? I was going through all of these options in my head. But yeah, I called the orthodontist place and I was like, hi, I'm the person who made an appointment at 4 p.m. and she was like, could I get your name? And I was like, Judy Shima. And she was like, yeah, well, what is it? And then I was like, I was on the train and I dropped my phone onto the train tracks, so I don't think I'm gonna be able to make it today. And she was like, oh my gosh. She was like, okay, should we reschedule then? I was like, I will call you again later. I don't have my schedule on me because my phone is gone. And I was like, thank you for lending me your phone. And then the station person took ages to come. Several other station people came by, but all of them were like, oh, they'll come soon. I was like, at this point, 4 different trains had already passed by the train tracks when my phone fell. I was like, bruh, it's over. My phone's probably, it's already, if it hasn't been run over, that's a miracle. If it hasn't been, blown to pieces, I was just like, yeah, I guess I've just lost a phone today. But then finally the station person came. He had like a little grabby stick thing, and then he grabbed it, put it into a net, and then I got my phone back. And then the two guys were like, "Oh, are there any scratches on it? Is it okay? Is it working?" I was like, "No, it's fine. It's all good." I was just like, "I'm so glad. I am just glad that I have my phone in one piece. I don't really care anymore. I'm just really happy." And I was just like, thank you so much to the train people. And I was like, "Oh, thank you. Like, thank you for waiting with me. Like, blah 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 blah." I was also like, "Oh, did you like while we were waiting?" I was like, "Oh, like, do you guys have any like something important after this?" And they were like, "No, it's okay." But yeah, they were really nice people. But yeah, that is the story of how I dropped my phone onto the train tracks and managed to get it back. And then today I managed to take the wrong bus. No, actually, Thursday was okay. But yesterday also, I was meant to stay at home yesterday and just rest up. But then suddenly, my coworker was sick, and so I had to take the place of her at another event, and so I had to go all the way to that event and instead. Well, it was fun. I got free food. I have nothing to complain about. And then today. Oh yeah, also after I got my phone back, I was like, well, I called the orthodontist again. I was like, "Oh, I've just gotten my phone back. Can I come in now, or should I reschedule?" And they were like, sorry, we're filled up today. And I was like, "Oh, look, I can do any time this week." And they were like, "Oh, this week's all filled, so I'll have to probably," and manage to get a spot for next week, but it's like a week away. Let's all drop our phones on the train to get free food, guys. I don't think it works that way. But yeah, and then I was like, what do I do? I've already gone very far, so you know what? I'm just gonna go to Ikebukuro. I am gonna go to Ikebukuro. I wanted to go to Animate to pick up an album anyways. So I bought Maya's new album and Yuma's album release day was also that day. His new album called You. I bought it. He also signed some stuff, and also apparently I was just like half an hour late, so I missed him, but he went to sign the thing like half an hour before I got there, I think. And so yeah, I bought the albums. I ended up buying a lot of other stuff I didn't need. I bought some stuff, like some merch of Uruwashi no Yoi no Tsuki. I also picked up something for Yomi. And yeah, I went on a shopping spree essentially. And then I bought some cute pajamas on my way home as well. These Schnauzer pajamas, because I have a pet Schnauzer in my family home. I bought these Schnauzer pajamas. I'm wearing them right now. They're very comfortable and cute. A bit expensive, but I was like, you know what, I deserve this. Green mochi. Oh, I forgot to tell the green mochi story. I'll tell it after this. And then also I went to like 3 different gachas. Also, Yuna really want to get this no, we should have gotten pajamas together. Oh no, we could have. Next time we can get matching gelato pique pajamas. Do you know gelato pique, Yuna? It's like a really popular pajama brand in Japan, and they have like all the fluffy ones. It's especially good for winter because they have like fluffy socks. Like the pajamas are made from the same materials as the fluffy socks. Yeah, they're comfy as shit, but yeah, they're really pricey. But I finally got them, and it's so warm. I don't need heat tech underneath. It's so warm. And apparently it also gets like what do you call it? Like fluff balls really easily. It balls up really easily. So like honestly the quality isn't the best, but it's really comfortable. Hi Priya. Yeah, what was it? Yeah, Yuna was also looking for this Furiden gacha the whole time, but turns out in all of Tokyo there's only one place that has it, and it was Haneda Airport, and I saw it on the way when I was going to Europe. And then I told Yuna about it, and then I sent her like the place and everything, but she couldn't find it, and so she went home without Furiden. But don't worry, I'll get it for you for your birthday. Which ones did you want? Should I get you all of them? I will get them off Mercari for you. Oh, and also, did you know that there's like another Furiden? Furiden. Okay. There's also another Furiden gacha. There's like a flat gacha, like kind of like a bromide thing, like a clear postcard. And my friend got me one of those. Apparently, those ones are more common across Tokyo. But you also, I think you probably missed that one too. It's like mostly gacha. It's like mostly foodie in herself though. Most of the gacha postcards, but they're really pretty. It's like clear and it's only 200 yen. But yeah, you probably should have gotten that. But I didn't know that they had another one. And yeah, so like after anime, I went to do some gachas, and I did 3 gacha machines, and I had the best gacha luck. I got the one I wanted in the first try for all 3 of them. So yeah, my luck came back here. And then I went home. I went home with a bunch of stuff I didn't need, but I was very happy. My heart was full. And then today, this happened. Today, I took the wrong bus, and now I'm streaming instead of doing work because I'm pretending to be sick. But I'm still gonna do work. But I've already have enough hours. Oh, no, actually, it's already happy December. Happy Merry Christmas. It's already Christmas. By the way, I bought this like Lego advent calendar while I was in Germany, like in the duty-free store. Oh my gosh, I'm really bitter about almost missing the flight at Paris because I wanted to buy stuff from duty-free in the Paris airport, but I didn't have time to go duty-free because I almost missed my flight. Merry Christmas, it's already December. But yeah, the moment it hit like 12 a.m, I opened the first box, like for the 1st of December on my Lego calendar thing. So my Lego advent calendar. I was a good boy. I waited until it was exactly 12 a.m. So it was the 1st of December, and then I opened it. I did not open it early. Merry Christmas. Happy December. I really want to go to a Christmas market. Anyway, the story about the green mochi was that Yuna has been talking about how she wants to eat the green mochi from Disneyland for like the past, like ever since I saw her last time actually. She's been talking about it forever. Like she's like, I really want to eat the green mochi. The little green man mochi. Like the Toy Story mochi from Disney Sea and Disneyland. And I was like, okay. I was like, oh yeah, next time we go or whatever. I think it's only Disneyland. But then this time I went to Disney Sea and they actually had it in one of the restaurants there. And so I was like, oh, they have the green mochi. And so I like ate it myself. And I even bought the special case that the green mochi comes in. And then afterwards I met Yuna, right? I was like, oh yeah, today I had the green mochi. I was like, oh shit, I could have taken it back for you. And then Yuna's face is just like, I was like, I just started laughing. I was like, oh, wait, I could have taken it back for you. I bought the case and everything. Do you want the case? I had like the empty like plastic thing that the mochi came in, and also like the like plastic case that I bought on top of it. But no mochi inside. I had everything but the mochi. This is something that she's been talking about forever. I bought the mochi because I knew that Yuna really wanted to eat it, and for some reason I just ate it without even like buying it for her. But to be fair, I was on 20% of my brain power, so you can't really blame me, right? You can't really blame me for that. I just forgot that you could take away. I was like, how am I supposed to take it away? It doesn't have a lid. And then I realized the container I bought does have a lid. So it would have worked perfectly if I just like bought the container and just put the mochi inside. I mean, that's what the container's for in the first place. I just bought the container because I thought it was cute. But yeah, I should have just bought one for, you know, anyways, I apologize. Next time we go to Disneyland together, listen, no, this is my plan. This is my excuse. That way, you'll be forced to go to Disneyland with me next time you come to Japan. Come back to Japan soon. Why did you even come this time, huh? Why did you come? Why couldn't you come for longer? Okay, bye Priya. Thanks for joining. Anyways. Yeah, you literally came for... You know, literally flew to Japan for me. I was there for a week. Well, I was in Europe. Why did you guys all have to come for a week and then leave on Tuesday, huh? Huh? Both you and my friend, like, what is up with this timing? But I'm glad I could see you. I wish I could have seen you for longer. Next time you come, I'm going to spend an entire week with you. I will use up all my annual leave and spend time with you. We can go to the onsen every day. You can stare at my naked body if you want, and I will stare at your naked body. Yeah, I think that was it. That's it for my recap of what I did during my week away. What else did I do? What else did I do? I think that's about it. I feel like I shouldn't be allowed to hear this conversation. No, I am broadcasting this to the whole of Shima Nation. I saw Nini Yuna's naked body. Okay, your friend planned to trip with you, didn't she? Because you said no way, I won't be there. Your friend planned to trip with you, didn't she? Because you said no way, I won't. Huh? Was that as bouncing and full as you? Yes. They were really big. You know what I really wanted to see? You know how you said that you can put it in your mouth? I was like, man, I want to see. Can you demonstrate that to me? I was like, you should have, no, I felt really, I was like, is this sexual harassment? I feel like that would have been, next time. Okay, next time. Next time at the onsen, show me, please. I was like, this feels a bit weird. Seriously, I don't think I'm supposed to be allowed to hear this conversation. Too bad. This is all public knowledge. Everyone knows that she can put it in her mouth. Yeah. Was there anything else I wanted to say? Not really. Yeah, my share house has like a Christmas party on the 24th, but the thing is I'm going to a Maya event at nighttime, and during the daytime I want to go to this other fan meeting of this like other CAU. But I'm like, is that too sad of a way to spend Christmas Eve? If I go to the Maya Christmas event, I'll be missing most of the Christmas party. But I really want to do the gift exchange. But then I'm going to another Christmas party on the 23rd anyway, it's fine. Why are they even doing it on the Sunday? But I guess it's Christmas Eve. Whatever. Christmas, I'm going to stay up until the midnight. I will take the 25th off then. I will take the 25th off, and I will stay up all night on the 24th. True Christmas in Japan is coming. I'm going to Comic-Con. I'm gonna go to Comic-Con. I may or may not cosplay. I'm going to go to Comic-Con. It's my first Comic-Con. I've never been before, but I think Winter Comic-Con will be less stinky than Summer Comic-Con. Did I tell you about how in Comic-Con, like, someone shat their pants in line? I heard this. Like, apparently, I was watching, like, a YouTube video about, something that someone said on, like, I think someone's experience of Comic-Con on 2 channel or something like that. But yeah, apparently someone shat their pants in line, and then, like, everyone, like, stayed away from him. Like, there was, like, a circle around him, and then finally the staff came and tried to drag him away. But he was like, no, I've waited in line for so long. I'm gonna miss it. I can't. And then he got dragged away, and I think yeah, they forced him to leave, I think. Or they made him change his pants or something. But imagine, I would hate to be the guy who shat his pants, and I would hate to be the person who was, like, lining up right in front of him or behind him. But yeah. And then, like, people at my company were like, oh, Comic-Con is like where the true otaku go. Like, the people who legit don't leave their houses. Like, not even, like, the sociable otaku. Like, the actual, like, do not hikikomori type, like, only leaves their house, like, once a year for Comic-Con type of otaku. So, lots of people bad hygiene. So, hopefully, Winter Comic-Con will be less bad. Because at least they won't be sweaty. Aside from that, do I have anything else interesting to say? Not really. Europe trip, Disney feels kind of like Europe again. I went on the gondolas. Isn't it strange how, you know, gondolas can mean the little boats in like Venice, but they can also mean You know, the cable cars. And then gondolas also means something else. Like, which one came first? Which one is first? Which one came first? The little boats or the sky cable cars? Probably the boats, right? Oh, welcome back, Pri. Okay. Do they tell attendees to practice personal hygiene there? I don't think you can force it. Oh, wait, I'm going to Jump Festa soon as well. Can't believe it's already December. Isn't it wild that 2023 is going to end soon? Can you believe that 1 year has almost already passed? Mariah Carey is coming closer. Halloween is gone. New Year's is coming soon. Also, I bought a bunch of fukubukuro as well. Like last night. Or the day before. Lately, you know, like I feel like I've been really tired. So what I do when I'm really tired and kind of like I'm tired, I end up doing a lot of like stress shopping. What do you call it? Shopping, online shopping is like stress relief for me. And so I ended up buying a bunch of like fukubukuro, which are these lucky bags. So during New Year's in Japan, most of the major shops and brands, or even small shops I guess, they release like a lucky bag. And it's usually like leftover stock that they sell for cheap in a bag. It's like a blind bag. It's like a lucky dip. You don't know what's gonna be in the bag. But often clothing brands will release like a special set just for the lucky bag. Like they'll make clothes just for it. And it'll be like a special set. Like some of the clothing brands, like they'll show you what's in it. Some of the clothing brands don't. But I saw some that were really cute, and so I ordered a few. Yeah. 11 months wasted already. 1 more to go. Oh, woohoo. The years pass by faster as you age. Yeah. Is this what food eating feels like? Like 1 year just passes and it's like, oh, another day just passed. I am 1 day older. Time is just a concept, to be honest. If we don't believe in time, what if we just don't believe in time? What if, you know, time is like a human construct, right? It's not real. You can't really, can you? It's just a way of measuring. Time is just a way of measuring time. Technically, if you don't believe in it, what if I just live by my own time? Don't you think a day is too short? Christmas means my wife makes $1,000 disappear to Sanrio and dolls kill and stuff. Oh no. Oh. Do you have a man-hater wife? Sorry, we went shopping or you know, right? And then she was buying stuff for Tonya and it was like I was like, what's Tonya's favorite Sanrio character? She was like, My Mellow and Kuromi. And I was like, oh no, the man-hater duo. Time is very real. Human units, not so much. Hi, Yomi! Like, Yomi's also man-hater. Yomi, what's your favorite Sanrio character? They were talking about that yesterday. Really? Yomi, what's your favorite Sanrio character? Kuromi. Not surprised. Sasuga. It's always Kuromi, My Melody, or what's it called? Batsumaru? You know the penguin? Batsumaru. Yeah, Batsumaru is also quite popular with the man-hater girls, but like more of the like they dress in all black and they're more streetwear type of vibe. No, Tuxedo Sam is a good boy version. Well, let me show you my Spotify and YouTube recap. Is it just all like what is it? Needy streamer overload OST. You know what my Spotify recap was? It's honestly embarrassing. I don't use Spotify that much, by the way. I honestly don't use Spotify that much. I only had like 17,000 hours. I can't remember how much, but it was honestly wasn't that much. But number 1 was Unite Up. Number 2 was Uchida Maya. It's so obvious who my oshis are. It was all anime music. Like, I'm so embarrassed by it, but I don't want to post it or anything. Batsumaru is the cutest one. Is it? I like Cinema Roll. I don't use Spotify as much. Haha, I use YouTube to listen to music more. Yeah, I think I listen. I don't. What do I use? YouTube. I use YouTube and Spotify. I guess I do half. But lately, I only like, the thing is, I always forget to charge my AirPods, and so I never listen to music while I'm on the subway, while I'm on the train. When I want to, like, I'll be like, I want to listen to music, and I was like, oh shit, I forgot my AirPods. Oh shit, I didn't charge my AirPods. Cinema Roll's our guy too. Yeah, I like Cinema Roll because Cinema Roll is cute boy. And then I found out yesterday, my Oshi, one of my Oshis, Toya Kikunosuke Denji's voice actor, his favorite is also Cinema Roll, so it's fate. But Maya's favorite is My Melody, so I've ended up buying some My Melody stuff because Maya's a big fan of My Melody. She's a mid-hitter girl. Yeah, Maya's favorites are Snoopy, and what was it? Snoopy and My Melody. My favorites are, I like Miffy and Cinema Roll. And what else was I gonna say? My friend said Toya. Yesterday was Toya Kikunosuke's birthday. So Oshi's birthday was yesterday, and he did like a birthday live stream, and he answered my questions twice. It's love. I think Cinema Roll fits you really well. Thank you. But the thing is, I don't actually like the color blue that much. Did you guys know that? I don't like the color blue. I say, as my entire character theme is blue, and my background is blue. Everything is blue in my stream, but actually I'm not a big fan of blue. And then I also like Cinema Roll. I don't like blue that much. Blue's like my least. I don't. And like Yuna says, I suit baby blue really well for my clothes. Oh my gosh, you want me to send me her Spotify thing? Top artist, Needy Girl Overdose. And then on YouTube Music, it's just all on stars. That's so funny. Your background has a very Cinema Roll feel to it. Is it because it's blue? Yeah. I'm kind of tired now. I need to start working. I haven't taken the day off, so I'm gonna go back to work. Is she a night speed? Isn't she? They're always the most insane. Yomi, are you? I don't know anything about OnStars. Oh my gosh! Oh my god! Yomi! Oh no, Yomi! Yomi, you're insane! Yomi, you can't be fixed anymore. You're gone. Yomi-chum. Just finished tearing on Project Zika, now I'm tearing on OnStars. You know? Also, I got your inner plushie the other day. So I have all the animate stuff that you ordered. So please come pick it up when you come to Japan. Or whenever you want me to send it to you. But yeah, I think I am going to end my stream now because I want to eat food. Also, I bought some bubble tea on the way back as well. I finished it, but I still have pearls left in it, so I'm gonna eat it. But yeah, I'll get back to work because I'm still behind on work even though I pretend to be sick. So, goodbye. See you again soon. I will stream again sometime next week. I'm a bit tired at the moment. I'm a bit washed out. But yeah, doing this kind of like unscheduled stream is nice because it's like when I feel like it, it's like, huh, I feel like streaming right now, so I'll stream. But often it's hard when I have to schedule something. I hate scheduling. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm really bad at being on time. I don't know if it's obvious or anything. I don't think it's very obvious, but I'm not very good at keeping the schedules or being on time. Like, I prefer like listing out things I want to do in a day and I'll try to do it, but I don't like having like obligations. But yeah, I'll try to stream again next week, and and hope you have a good December. And I missed you guys a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a tiny bit. I don't even remember. I honestly forgot about you guys. I don't miss you guys at all. But it was really nice being back. And oh, I don't know what else is there to say. I'll see you guys soon anyways. Shima's so clingy. You're clingy. What are you? You know what you know what you know what? Like, it's the word I hear lately is like sticky. Oh, you're so sticky. Like, what my sister says, you know, we have a dog at home, right? Like, we have a miniature schnauzer, and she's always like, oh, he's so sticky. And I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean sticky? Clingy. My king is sticky. But yeah, I'm not sticky, you're sticky. Is this now a Kiwiism? No, it's just something that she invented. It's just a new word. It's a Shimaism now. You're sticky. Was there anything I forgot? I bet I forgot to mention something interesting. Whatever. I'll post some pictures of a trip, of Paris and stuff. The Vanitas locations. They were really pretty. It was really pretty. I like Paris. I like walking around Paris when I'm not getting robbed. But like going back to Japan is honestly so refreshing to not having to worry about things getting stolen, because it's so safe here. I can just walk around without having to like keep my bag close to me. But yeah, have a good weekend, and I'll see you next week. It was nice seeing you guys again. I will not be gone for long. And yeah, the stream was really fun. I like streaming. I like you guys. Bye.